Hi everybody. Okay. Full disclosure, I forgot to do this video when I was supposed to. Uh, because somehow Wednesdays are always crazy for me. So. Okay. One I was, I don't know, middle of the week, so I didn't expect too much, but it was basically two storylines, and I'll tell you which ones. The Devon and Billy talking about again. He wants Abbott in the name, and he says it's his mother Jill that wants Abbott in the name. And Devon says, "Why?" Because, and this is a point that I thought about, but it was secondary to what I already said. There's no need for Abbott in the name of Chancellor Winters, number one. But number two, um, there's a Jabot already. So people might get confused with Jabot and then Abbott being in another name. So that's what I was thinking about, but I didn't. It didn't come to me right away, but I mean it made sense. And then, here's the interesting part, though. Um, okay, Michelle Morgan, who I thought was gone, came back as Amanda. I think for a day, um, to act as the attorney. Okay. The interesting part in this thing is that Devon used to be with Hillary, also played by Michelle Morgan, and was with Amanda for a little bit until he moved on to Abby. Now, the other, um, I don't know, uh, side to this is that they were in a short relationship until he got with Abby, but because they weren't completely broken up yet, everyone says that he cheated on Amanda with Abby. Um, so I don't know. Um, I don't know. In this case, well, there's a lot to this. But I think that yeah, you should break up with a person before you with somebody else. However, if the other person already feels like you're not in a relationship, so it shouldn't be so shocking if you move on to someone else. Um, I don't know. But I guess because he didn't say the words, I'm done, or we should break up or something, it's considered cheating. However, they weren't together for a long time, so I guess that's why I don't really consider it like as bad as Daniel and Heather because okay, the difference is, and I can articulate this. The difference is because Lily and Daniel were married for a time. Now, give it was short because they were teenagers, but they were married. So they were together. Um, and the way Heather's doing it is she knows he's with someone else, and yet she kind of tempted Daniel to do what he did. Now, on the flip side, Daniel is the final say and could or could not have done what he did. So, I'm not saying it's all Heather's fault, but I find Heather more liable in this situation than Daniel because she knew what she was getting herself into and she shouldn't have done it. Um, Whereas Abby and Devon were kind of always moving toward each other. So, like I said, it's not a big leap that they became a couple. So, um, okay. And the other storyline in Coupletown is uh, Danny and Phyllis or Danny and Christine. Now, Well, there's two things here for me. Um, I say this with love, but I was not watching it during the Michael Damian era. Um, so the idea of Danny Romalotti having this star power, it just doesn't exist with me. I'm sorry for all the lovers out there. Um, however, okay. I think Lauren, which I gotta give it up to Tracy Bregman, because one character can affect two major storylines with a few words, but have a very big impact. Okay. The first storyline I'm talking about, of course, is the Nikki on the wagon storyline. But also, today, she talked to Michael Damian and said, well, if you're willing to jeopardize your relationship with Christine Cricket for Phyllis, maybe that's saying something. And I have to agree with that because when she said that, I was shaking my head like, uh huh, mm hmm. Yeah, so I don't know. As far as um, if you want to go with the romantic side, I think you should go with Christine because she'll be there for him no matter what. However, if you want to go with chemistry and passion and all that, then you should go for Phyllis. However, I think that when you're an adult, you should be able to articulate your feelings in a clear enough manner so nobody gets confused. Um, I did agree with him when he first said, I asked for space, and what did you guys do? You guys come to my house. So I remember I was thinking when he said that, like I said the other day, this goes for both sexes. Um, if a woman tells a guy, I need so and so, or I want X, okay, and you don't believe her, that's on you. However, on the other side, if a man says he needs space, give him space because he needs time to sort out his feelings. And if you push him on it, you might push him away because he might have gone with you, but you were so pushy that you pushed him out of your life. So be careful with that. And this is real life lessons. Forget the soap opera, okay? Um, you okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, I mean, okay. I gotta mention the Seth thing for a second. Um, okay. Um, I don't know. I was on the fence with his character from the word go, but now I'm just utterly confused. Because why would you involve yourself with Jordan, although she's pretending to be someone else? So in a way, I don't know. I don't know though. I mean, I thought guys had the internal voice where if you sense danger, you run, but I don't know. Um, I don't know. But I will say that the whole Jordan thing, when it comes out that she was involved with it, is gonna blow up in Nikki's face, and I kind of don't want to be there to see it because it's gonna be catastrophic. So, okay, here's hoping for another episode tomorrow.